rival giants of Logan's Rock. From the Myths and Legends of Giants, collected from the British Isles by John Milton. In a previous documentary, we learn of a giant necromancer who lived at Trerin Castle. Oddly enough, none of the giants mentioned here today have names, making it difficult to understand who this necromancer really was. Those who have visited Logan's Rock will be familiar with the several groups which form the Trenrin headland. Trenrin Castle, an ancient British fortress, the Cyclopean walls of which and its outer earthwork can still be traced. This was the dwelling of a famous giant and his wife. I have heard it said that he gave his name to this place, but that is of course doubtful. The giant was chief of a numerous band, and by his daring he held possession against the giants of the Mount, all of the lands west of Penzance. Amongst the hosts who owned allegiance to him was a remarkable young fellow, who had his abode in a cave in the pile of rocks upon which Logan's Rock stands. This young giant grew too fond of the giantess, and it would appear that the lady was not unfavourably inclined towards him. Of how their love passes, however, we know nothing. Tradition has told us that the giantess was one day reclining on the rock, still known as the Giant Lady's Chair. When the good old giant was dozing in his chair, which stands near hers, the young and wicked lover hid behind his chair and stabbed him in the belly with a knife. The giant fell over the rocks to the level ridge below, and there he lay, rapidly pouring out his blood. From this spot, the young murderer kicked him into the sea. His life was quite extinct, and he perished in the waters. The guilty pair took possession of Trerin Castle, and, we are told, lived happily for many years. A Mr. Halliwell infers that the story is Saxon. See Wanderings and Footsteps of the Giants. That is, if you can find it. The original appears to have been lost to the ages. This young lover appears to be the necromancer, if you can forgive the pun. Please hit that notification bell to ensure that you are notified of each upload. Share, like, comment and subscribe to support the channel. For more Mythology 7 documentaries.